Okay, today we're going to learn how to prepare glazed carrots. So in the previous class we learned to cut the batons, and we're going to take these batons and we're going to process them in terms of preparing a glaze. The key ingredients that we require are butter, whole butter. We got some sugar and a little bit of water just in order to start the cooking process. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on our stove, and as you can see the stove is pretty high. I'm going to lower the temperature as is. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare a glaze. So I'm going to place some butter in there, roughly around 30 grams of butter in there. To that I'm going to place some sugar, about 30 grams of sugar, and then a little bit of water just to give it a head start and melt all of these three together. So once the sugar has dissolved and the butter has melted, I can place in my carrots. So here we go, that's good enough for me. Here's the batons of carrots. I'm going to add them into the pot. You really don't need to do anything much to it besides adding it in there. Once it comes up to temperature, and as you can see, you will begin to see some amount of simmering happening at the sides of the pan. We are going to trap the steam, and in order to do that I need a lid. So right here at the edges it's beginning to simmer and I need to trap the steam, so I place the lid on top of this. It's going to come up to a boil. I want you to observe the cooking temperature in terms of the gas mark. It is not too high, it's not too low, it's just about medium. And these carrots are going to take around 2 to 3 minutes to cook. And once that is done, then we can remove it out, place it on the side and reduce the glaze down and return the carrots back to it. Last but not the least, we need to season it, and we will use a salt and white pepper only to season. Okay, so here we are. Let's have a look at our carrots. And they seem to be pretty much cooked, and we're just going to do a test run here. So we're going to take our carrot and we're going to just cut it. It seems nice and soft in there. So what I'm going to do to these carrots, I'm going to take them off onto my plate. And what I have left over here is a little bit of the liquid, the butter and the sugar, which I'm going to prepare into a glaze. Once I am satisfied with the consistency of the glaze, I will return my carrots back into the pot so that it coats each and every piece of carrot. So it's almost there. As we can see, it's beginning to thicken up. The bubbles are getting thicker and bigger, and they're pretty much almost there. Just a couple of seconds in there. There we go. So I return the carrots. Turn off the heat. Pour it up. Last but not the least, a little bit of seasoning, salt and some white pepper. Transfer it out to a plate and make sure you take off all that glaze from there. And what we have here is our glazed carrots.